What's going on, everybody? It's Rain Knight Gaming. I'm Rain Knight, and it's time for Season 2 of Sealed-Only Adventure. I recorded it on this nice new VHS tape, so roll that footage. Ooh, man, we did not clean up after Season 1. So while I put all this away, why don't you guys subscribe? Like and ring that bell so you don't miss anything. So we're going to take this nice collection of cards and hit that delete key and start from scratch. You guys know all the rules, but we're going to run through them really quick because there's been a slight change. No buying singles, cards must come from sealed product, each episode only gets $40, and any leftover cash gets rolled over to the next week. But unlike last season, no sell box. We're sticking hard to that budget. If this is your first rodeo into the world of Sealed Only, let me give the basics for you. Usually people go with 3 structure decks, smash them together, start from there, buying product to fill out their deck. Ours is going to be a little different, as we're going to pick our archetype by opening a mega tin. Whatever we get, we choose, we make, we buy things to accent it. Also, we've got achievements this time. We win 1, we get 1 pack. We win 5, we get 5. Win 10, we get a free product. Win 20, we get to cheat and use $5 to buy singles. Because who loves cheating? I do. Okay, let's bust into this tin. These tins are just chocked full of really good cards. This tin has some really good archetypes that I'd be excited to play. So let's bust in here and hopefully get what I want. Okay, so we've got Proxy F Magician and Rent Time, AIQ, I think that's ignister, Melfi, which is Melfi. We got some Summoner support, Dice, I think this is just general. Our first shiny, we've got Infernoble, this is a great searcher card. Adamantipator, that's a pretty baller archetype. Gaia, a pretty not baller archetype. Ignister Island, this is actually really good for Ignisters. I think you have to play 3 of these. Nadir's Servant, yeah, Dogmatica, coming out strong out of the bat. Then Virtual World, I'll tell you the truth, I'm kind of hoping for Virtual World, because I think it's the strongest archetype that's in here right now. Then we got some more Infernoble. And more Dogmatica. Link Buster. Cool card. Some Contract. Salamangreat. Yeah, I think it's the only Salamangreat card that's in here. Doyon Ignister. Little pudgy guy to go over here. Where'd I put those? There we go. Some more water support. Give you a hint, we are not playing water. Little rainbow support. Little Wednesday support. Get it? Hump day? Camels? Okay, I swear it's the last time I'll make the camel joke, probably. Armory Call, this is good for Infernoble. Melfi of the Forest, which is obviously a Melfi. Tri-Brigade Revolt, this card is really good. Tri-Brigade, you know, I said, and Narvel, you know. I said Virtual Ward's the strongest, but I mean, Tri-Brigade's pretty good. Ooh, man, Maximus. Jesus, Dogmatica coming out hard, too. Union Driver. Melfi Pony. Another Melfi. Wind Pegasus Ignister. I'm actually getting a lot of Ignister stuff. That's pretty cool. Rookie for Hire. I don't think there's a lot of that archetype in here. Ravenous Crocodragon. That's a nice generic. Rock Band, that's nothing, and Jacko, not something. Infernoble, that's something. That's going in for them for an overpile. And Melfi. Oh my god, I'm getting so many Melfi cards, I do not want to play it. Okay, and we got another Doyon Ignister. Red Rain, not really sure what archetypes that's for. Rika. Rika's actually a cool archetype, I don't think it's enough love. Buzz Shark, that's a water support. Performapal, I did not know this was in here, and I am not playing it. Ooh, another Tri-Brigade card. Got their Link Monster. Tri-Brigade, I mean, if you're watching anything with the meta, you know Tri-Brigade is super strong right now. Speaking of super strong, Dogmatic of Punishment. Jeez, we're getting some good cards. Not so good cards. We got the Spellcaster here. Ooh, yes. Alpha. Man, I would have loved this last season, but I'm probably just going to put this in whatever deck I'm playing because Alpha's strong. Spiral Fusion, I think this goes with Gaia. Then Lifeless Leaf Fish. And add ignister something dude. He's going to go right there. More Witchcrafter. And Linker Bell. And let's see. Oh, this is another add ignister thing. And then that goes over there. Okay, let's make some decisions. Okay, I have got this down to 3 options. We've got add ignister because we picked up a lot of cards for it and some pretty key cards. Infernoble because I think building to general warrior combo deck could be pretty fun. And then we got some really big cards for Dogmatica. The spell and the trap are really strong. Maximus, you only need 1, so there's that. You may be asking, Rain Knight, why aren't you playing Melfi's with all the other support that you got for it with Tri-Brigade? Well, because somebody else did it first. Better.
Subscribe.
And I'm not going to copy him. So I think I'm just going to go with add ignister. Add ignister, I'm pretty pumped about this because I think it's a pretty competitive strategy and a lot of the cards aren't crazy high in rarity, so we're going to be able to build pretty quick, hopefully. We've got good general support, but I'm going to add in 2 Cyber Stacks, Power Code and Link Strike. There's a better one than Power Code, but it is really expensive. I think it's like $30, which we can't afford. So we're going with a less expensive option. I can't talk. Because we get some Power Code, and we get this dragon that can summon out. Sea Archer. We got Flame Buffalo, lets you draw a card. Another one lets you draw some cards. This is good extension. Garbage Collector, Intellinon, Storm Chopper, Gadget. I can't say that. Ooh, Phantom Beast. Reborn Tengu. Ooh, nice hand trap. And this dude, more token generation. This lets us get into our synchros. Then, of course, we got more hand traps. And this, I'm not going to go each one of these. Basically, what I'm getting out of these decks are just tons of general support. We've got a lot of searchers, good summons, ways to get into our special summon monsters that give us more tokens. Also, a ton of removal. Because while we don't have the most powerful monsters in the world, somebody may overextend and, we hit them with a burning mirror force and just wipes out their board. Not terrible. Also, here with the Link Strike one, you're also going to see it's all about either recursion or token generation. We already have some token generation, and this one's just going to give us even more. And even here more, we got free summons. And our boss monster. We got Decode Talker. But a lot of it's just getting to those, getting rid of normal monsters to make link monsters, and just getting more and more monsters out so we can start link climbing. And then, of course, we've got these nice free summons, 2 of them right in a row there, so we can get a board presence really quickly and not just kind of, wallow around in the background like we did in season 1 where we couldn't really do much of anything for several episodes. This deck already is going to have 3 hand traps, bunches of removal, tons of way to get to our extra deck monsters. I'll tell you, I'm excited to put this together and play it. I actually think what we're starting off right now is fairly strong for, a week 1 sealed only. Here's some more removal, just tons and tons of things to hopefully get under our opponent's skin. So we're going to put this together and hopefully build something that doesn't just get blown out of the water right away. We have some powerful cards like Alpha, we got decent removal cards, we've got extra deck monsters. I think we're going to do okay. Let's get into that deck profile. we got our ignister cards. We got 2 Doyon. Then we've got 1 Gotchi. Go Cheery. Datacorn. Sea Archer. Archer. I can't read some of these things. Draw Connect. And we got our Tuner, Birdman. Finally an easy card to read. Flame Buffalo. Let's just search 2. Pretty nice. Evil Sworn Mandragora? Yeah, that's how you say it. Ram Clouder. Then we've got Lady Debug. More searching. And free summons, we got Thrasher. And a way to get more tokens, we've got Mecha Phantom Beast. Then another Phantom, more tokens. Very awesome. Link Slayer, he can pop 2 cards in the back row. I'm not going to say no to that. This dragon summons himself out pretty easy. And then speaking of summoning out easy, Cyber Dragon. He's classic. You got to play him. Alpha, just one of the bigger power cards we have. This is almost a boss monster for us right now. Then we are playing the Dogmatic engine. We got Maximus. And then we've got our Skull Servant for 1 hand trap. And we got 2 more hand traps with Effect Veiler. If you guys watched on Under 50, you know I love me some Effect Veiler. Then we got the 1 Bitron. It's just a summon out with another. It's kind of a brick. Then our spells, we've got Ignister Island. And then Nadir's Servant. 1 for 1 goes with our Bitcorn. Pretty good. And the nice removal, we've got Mystical Space Typhoon. Just takes out the back row. Terraforming goes well with our Island, which isn't really playing much now, but it'll be good later. Reasoning, have it in there now. I might take it out because I have a feeling I'm going to burn a lot of cards. Scapegoat, an oldie but a goodie. Forbidden Chalice, it's just a great budget option to silence people. Dark Hole, it's an old school power card. I love it. Then we've got Punishment. Talking about Punishment is really nice. Bottomless Trap Hole, great removal. Speaking of more removal, we've got Evacuation Device that can screw people's summons up. Debunk, I think this will stop hand traps, so it'll be fun to play with. Call of the Haunted, just to bring back our monsters, help us get more advantage. Wild Tornado, more back row removal. Mirror Force, and of course after that, Blazing Mirror Force. Just hard counters to people trying to OTK you. Hopefully they stumble into it. Torrential, you know, if I take out their whole body, I'll take it. In the extra deck, of course, we've got Link Spider. And then L Land something. He's a general Link 2. Honeybot, another Link 2. Traffic Ghost. We may not actually give this out, but it's nice to have in the deck. Power Code Talker. And he's a nice little 23. Decode Talker. This is kind of our big boss monster right now. He's actually really good. Our general Synchro for searching. We might not be able to get him out, but we might. Winged Pegasus, we can actually summon him, so it's pretty cool. Okay, let's get into dem duels. Yeah, we've got our first duel. This is against J Chip Show. He's a sub of mine. He is playing the Sushi Rice ship deck, or I'm not really sure what you're supposed to call that. We set some face downs and we try to Veiler his monster, but he just attacks in, and we are able to pop out all of our tokens, which is going to do nothing because he's going to summon out AA Zeus, which is much better than anything we have in the deck. So I'm just gonna go haul in, see if we can get to my boss monster, which we can. We could have actually built him up a little bit if he didn't have a thing that would just blow up the entire board. So he hits me in the face for 5k, and we just kind of piddle around a little more, but you know this one's kind of on its way out. I will say I was really happy that we were able to get to a decode talker so easily. So that's nice. So we go to game 2. And I will say this game and the next game, I was having a lot of trouble with my Yugioh Pro. For some reason, I was just lagging real hard, and I ended up going to time in this one. But I thought the deck was actually doing fairly good. We end up getting to our decode talker once again. No protections. If it had a protection, maybe we would have done a little better. But he's able to go straight into his combo that he's been doing. We do spike our guy up to 2800, which is nice, but that just lets him pound into the Phantom Knight, get to his AA Zeus, and get rid of all of our back row. But I've got an oldie and a goodie. It's a Dark Hole. It's cheap, but it's powerful. And then it's kind of a normal summon for him and a back row, and I've got a Cyber Dragon. And I'm just going to attack him and take out his monster. But this is where I lag out. We talked afterwards. We're definitely going to have a rematch, so look for that in the weeks to come. Our second duel, just going against a rando from EDO. And yeah, he's playing a really good deck. He's playing Shadal Dogmatica. Actually, a deck, if we had got different cards from our polls, we could have gone towards. But yeah, it's real good. We do, we get to play some stuff, and Valor comes in clutch right here, letting us stop him from going even deeper into his plays. He is able to clear our board fairly easily, but we're going to load it right back up with our sheepies. We need more cards to get rid of tokens and make up effect monsters so we can climb further into our other talkers. So we just have our weaker one here, and we attack and do a little bit of damage, but there's really not much we can do once he's established his board to that degree. Okay, we're going into the next round here, and our hand actually looks really good. We have an ignister, and we also have a reasoning that burns like 10 cards. I should have counted how many it burns through, but that may have to come out of the deck, even though we do get the best summon off of it, because we get 2 cards, basically, because of the token. And our ignister can go in there. We go straight into our decode talker, and we also give it 2 tokens, and it's immune from card effects. So that's a pretty beast of a dude. Right here, we could have gone a little further because we had some more plays, but we were running out of time. So we just stopped at the Maximus, which you got to see him come out, which is pretty cool. And he goes in, and he gets a card down on our turn, which is always funny, and starts building and building and building, and you'll get to see just his deck's just better. It was funny there. You could tell he was trying to super poly our main monster out, but because of our ignister, the namesake of the deck, he's not able to. He is, on the other hand, able to clear our board almost pretty much completely because he just has better monsters. But it was pretty funny, and you got to see a little bit of the power of the ignisters. Right now, we do have what I was hoping would clear his board, the Torrential Tribute, but he does not play into it, and that's pretty much the end of my day. And we're going to stop at 2 duels today. I had a lot of fun playing this deck. It's already way more powerful than our week 1 from our first series. So I'm excited, like super excited to play ignisters. I've always wanted to play them. They look fun. The cards are so different. And I am just super excited for week 2 coming up. Hope you guys liked it. I enjoyed making it. Thanks for stopping by. This is Rain Knight Gaming. I'm Rain Knight. See ya.